Hello everyone, this is the Tarot Queen Jamila. I'm here to do the fall equinox / love reading for the Aquariuses. Okay, this is going to be for September 2016. I've already laid out all of the cards, did all of my shuffling and stuff. I did that off camera. I do apologize for the voiceover if you don't like that or whatever. Some people prefer it this way. It's just easier for me to do it. And I started out this series like this, so I want to finish it this way. Okay. If you want to donate for me to get a camera, you can go to the support this channel link on the channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. So anyway, it looks like for the fall equinox, you're going to be doing really good. In fact, if some of you Aquariuses are wondering about moving, if you're wanting to buy a house, or if you're hoping to close on a house by the end of September, it looks like that's going to happen. So the Nine of Pentacles is when, you know, you have worked hard, and when you get to the 9, that's when things start taking shape. So you start seeing the things that you have been working for. So the 9 of Pentacles, I always see someone buying a house, or either maybe you're planning on doing some sort of home improvement to your house, or renovation. I definitely do see that money coming in for you. So anyway, the general theme of the month coming back, it looks like to start off, you're going to be dealing with the Queen of Swords. So this is a rough start. Okay, and this is also for love, not the best thing. So you're looking good on the fall equinox for the 9 of Pentacles to be the final outcome. But we'll look at the love meaning for that as well. We'll explore that. Or I'll even lay out another card, because there's something happening here for the Aquariuses, okay, for September. So the Queen of Swords, this is the energy of someone that's single. You know, this is kind of that energy of bitterness. You know, the Queen of Swords, it is a literal person, and so I am going to throw out another card, but I do want to say that energy, it is some conflict in here for you, Aquariuses, and I think that you are possibly dealing with it right now. So I am going to ask the spirits to clarify what is going on with this Queen of Swords. What specifically, what energy is going to be coming from this Queen of Swords, because we know it's a literal person. Queen of Swords is definitely very intelligent, you know, very smart, intuitive. She's actually slicker than a can of oil. So, but it, you know, it comes across as bitterness, you know, because she's kind of alone. So those of you that are single, we'll see how this energy is affecting you. Again, you are air sign, Aquarius. So, I mean, you know, let's see specifically what's going on here. So you got another court card, the Page of Cups. And then you got the stars. That's interesting. Okay. So it looks like there, you know, for some of you, there's probably, you know, this could be your partner at this time. And it looks like the Page of Cups, definitely a younger person, probably one of your children, maybe a family member. Someone that's going to come in and offer some sort of emotional support. I hate to say this, but, you know, with some of this, I'm kind of seeing that maybe there's going to be, I don't know why I'm getting this, but maybe even possibly currently some of you Aquariuses are dealing with a sick spouse, you know, and definitely do see that. Now, I'm not going to say what I think that I'm really seeing, because that's kind of going a little too deep, you know, maybe. But the Queen of Swords just suggests some sort of widower, or, you know, someone that just recently became a widow or something. So I don't know if there's any Aquariuses out there with anybody sick, but the stars coming up is, I don't know, that is like an ascension card. And then I don't know why the spirits are telling me to tell you that. So if you have any sick relatives or anything, or if your spouse is sick or anything, or maybe this could even be your mother, okay? The Queen of Swords could be your mom. Maybe you just, recently lost your father. That could be happening right now or something. I don't know why I'm sensing off the Queen of Swords some sort of sickness or ill health, poor health currently for a family member. So now in the past, there's the Five of Swords. So by the way, I do want to tell you this, that the Stars card is about illumination and hope. So in that situation, whether or not it's cancer, whatever it is, there's always hope, So the Spirit just wanted me to say, if you are dealing with some sort of illness, that you don't want to give up hope. Okay, now the Five of Swords comes in showing conflict. There's a lot of guilt because of that conflict. The conflict was actually coming from the outside, and it was causing the division in the relationship initially, but there was it still was, you held on to the relationship, especially if you're currently with somebody right now. Five of Swords is, showing some pretty negative energy and conflicts coming in. And definitely it having some sort of effect. Now, the weird thing about it is that the subconscious influences is the Four of Wands. So maybe some of you just recently got married, or maybe you've gotten involved with someone who is married, or even spiritually married. Or maybe this, like I said, with the first card and then the stars coming up behind that Page of Cups, kind of just shows someone, in a negative place, and then there's going to be some sort of assistance with that, maybe even some sort of cleansing that'll be needed. But I definitely do see the conflict with the Five of Swords, and it having something to do with the Four of Wands. So it has something to do with maybe some of you are planning a wedding and it's causing conflict. Or maybe there's some sort of wedding being planned, or maybe news about a wedding that is affecting you subconsciously, that's causing you to be, sad and just really in a bad place. Because Queen of Swords, again, that's someone that is typically alone. Okay, so for you singles especially. Now, for the subconscious influences to come up as the Four of Wands, it's some sort of marriage, some sort of ceremony, some sort of connection. So that could be yours, it could be someone else's, probably someone else's, just speaking in general. Now, the secret desires and wishes is the Ace of Swords. So this is a new beginning coming out of a loss and some sort of pain, just ready for something to be over, and just trying to, have victory and triumph over something, some sort of conflict. So the Ace of Swords being under the secret desires and wishes, that kind of speaks to me of just wanting something, some sort of loss or pain to be over finally, some sort of battle, because it's the Ace of Swords is definitely foretelling of, or it's actually telling the difficulty that you probably could be going through right now, because it's only a month away. So the the Hermit comes in as the hidden forces. So you're wanting to be alone. Now, some of you that are currently attached to people are ready to break up. Okay? Just looking at that also. You know, you're kind of ready for a relationship to be over also. Again, Ace of Swords, I said that previously. But the Hermit is saying that you kind of want to find yourself, you know, like, you know, there's some things about yourself that you want to learn, maybe. You know, maybe as far as like a spiritual path or whatever. Hermit definitely showing that the spirits, you know, that deep down there's a, you know, possible desire to do some, you know, some deep soul searching, maybe even just having some alone time or feeling like you just want to be alone. So that's, you know, and that's okay for anybody to go through that, you know, especially if you're going through a tough situation. And, you know, you're trying to get past something, especially with this Five of Swords being in the past. So, something that you want to expect, especially if you're still in the relationship with whoever it is. You got the Moon card coming up. So this is a lot of emotion that's going to be coming up for you. The Moon card is really a lot of emotions, a very emotional time in a relationship. Okay, so it's usually because of some sort of trickery or some sort of illusion, so just keep that in mind. I mean, sometimes for a major arcana to come up, you know, this is actually, you know, and for it to come up in, you know, this position as a future card, it's more than likely it's not going to be able to be avoided. So this will be coming up shortly before the full moon, probably about a week leading up to it. You know, or maybe even leading up to the full moon. So the actual full moon doesn't, you know, doesn't mean that it can't happen a little bit later. Now, the surrounding environment, you got a court card. So I get the sense that, you know, this is probably your partner. I kind of get the sense that for some of you Aquariuses, you know, there's some sort of unethical behavior coming from somewhere. But the Initiate of Wands comes in. That's the Queen of Wands. And so this is a literal person. And this person is really obviously, I'd say that the surrounding environment, you're going to be doing pretty good because the Queen of Swords is really very domesticated. But we'll go ahead and draw another card next. The spirits, what exactly is this? Because the Queen of Wands, she does have a really fiery energy. So let's ask the spirits, what exactly what kind of environment is this Queen of Wands creating for the Aquarius? Let's see here. All right, so you got the Five of Cups. I kind of thought so. So this is probably you or your partner. More than likely it's your partner, but it can be you or someone else. But there's someone, it could be someone at work, maybe a neighbor. You know, it could be just someone is creating that Five of Cups coming up. They're either bringing up bad memories. They're bringing up some sort of bad memories for you. I feel like they're bringing back stuff from the past. Okay, and that's why you got that Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is a lot of, it's typically about like mental conflict and stuff. So an attack on your subconscious, okay, your mental state. So I feel like this Queen of Wands, this could be your partner, female or male, is really, really, really having some emotions right now. Let's just put it like that with that Five of Cups. And could be bringing up emotions in you, that are causing a lot of, regretful thoughts. But the effects of the surrounding environment is the Ace of Wands. So I kind of feel like, if this is your partner, it's almost like a foreplay type of situation with, you guys are, you're kind of in a cycle a little bit, so it looks like there'll be this fight and then there's this makeup period, because Ace of Wands is really about, it's a lot of male sexual energy. In the Ace of Wands, in particular, baby making energy. So I feel like you and your partner are going in and out of this cycle of honeymoon, fight, and makeup. You know what I mean? So that's actually pretty funny, but that's really what I'm seeing within that, And so, I mean, it happens, it's not to say that the relationship can't end up in a good place, I mean, obviously some couples just have a lot of emotions between the two of them. Now the spiritual forces is the Page of Wands. So this is somebody coming with a message from the spirits. Okay, and messages should be positive, but I like to confirm it with the spirits. I'm going to ask the spirits, what is this Page of Wands? Now, typically this is coming in through spirit, so this could be someone that has already passed on, a literal person. Maybe a father or either a friend of yours. Typically the Page's energy is very young, but it doesn't mean that it has to be a younger person. But it's typically male energy or either a fire sign. So, Ten of Swords, it looks like there's some issues that you're overcoming. With that Ten of Swords, that the Page of Wands has been obviously helping you with. So there was some sort of really bad situation that created a lot of negative feelings that happened in the past, probably in the distant past too. And so I feel like this Page of Wands actually does come in with supporting messages for dealing with that situation, and it's actually helped you overcome it, and will help you overcome it. So, if there is some sort of loss, during that month for any Aquariuses, it looks like that person is still going to be there with you in spirit, helping you through that situation. Okay? And that means any kind of loss, monetary, whatever. So, but Nine of Pentacles is the final outcome. So that means that you are going to be in a really good place financially, as well as if you are either in a relationship or not. That's actually a very happy place to be in, the Nine of Pentacles. And then also looking ahead, I kind of see with that card, someone deciding to purchase some property or do some home improvements with that Nine of Pentacles. So, all right, well, I appreciate you watching this video. I hope that it resonated with you and helped somebody out there. If you want a personalized reading, you can go to my website. The link is in the video description box. And make sure that you subscribe, because I do make videos on a regular basis. And thumbs up this video, and also give me feedback, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Blessed be.